Hi, Mama. Welcome to class. Today's class is one that you can turn to whenever you're starting to feel like you just don't want to move, especially in the third trimester as the relaxin in our bodies is starting to increase. Things are feeling heavier, stiffer, just all around more uncomfortable. It's important to keep the body moving, as hard as it may be. So I designed this class to be one that you can turn to for quick stretching and to really get the body feeling like it's supported in this last stretch of the journey. So we're going to begin by sitting in a cross-legged position on top of a pillow or even a block that lifts your hips above your knees. So I don't want you to be sitting too far down. Ideally, your hips are below your knees. So maybe you need to stack a couple pillows. I also want you to get a block or something that resembles a block, and also, of course, have your water near you. We're just going to begin by coming into an easy cross-legged position. Really feeling your sit bones rooting down into that pillow, and feel a link through the spine all the way out to the top of the head. And then go ahead and bring one hand to the heart and one hand to your belly. And go ahead and close down the eyes. Giving yourself a moment to connect to where you're at right now in this present moment. We're going to come into a breath called calm breath. This is a breath used in HypnoBirthing, developed by Mongan of the HypnoBirthing Institute. It is not a breath that I came up with or necessarily in the yogic tradition, but specifically for labor. So keeping the eyes closed, rolling the shoulders back, we're going to inhale for 4 and exhale out for 8. Now, you can either keep the mouth closed. In calm breath, they actually recommend keeping the mouth closed. But if it feels better or more supportive for you to open up your mouth and really feel your jaw loosening, then go ahead and do that as well. So whatever feels good for you here. And the key is to inhale for a shorter count and to exhale for a longer count. So you don't have to be too focused on the inhaling for 4 and the exhaling for 8. But if the numbers help, then go right ahead. And so we'll do this just a few more times. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Beautiful. Go ahead and release the hands. We're going to inhale the arms up, reaching up, really feeling that energy up through the fingertips, and exhale, coming into a prayer just to connect to the heart for a beat here, allowing the neck and head to be heavy. Inhale, we'll open up the arms out to the side. We're just going to work through some postures that'll help to strengthen the back and also release the shoulders. So really feeling that stretch out through the chest and out through the fingertips. And then we're going to place the right hand down onto the mat and allow the left hand to float over top of the head, looking up to the sky, keeping rooted through that left sit bone and feeling a stretch in that left side body. Inhale up, reaching up. Exhale over to the other side, really focusing on elongating out through those fingertips and out through the side body here, while also feeling that rooted held sensation through the palm. Coming into your own natural breath here. Whatever breath feels supportive for you, and whatever breath you need to even send to the parts of your body that are feeling a little extra stiff today. One more time on the right side. coming up, we're going to open up the arms back out to the side, and we're going to round the spine like we're coming into cat, and then open the arms back up, opening up the chest, allowing the arms to float back. Round and open. Giving your arms a really good stretch here. As we are approaching the finish line in our third trimester, we start to feel tension in places that don't receive that relaxin hormone, like our shoulders and our arms, and even our chests, as breathing is maybe not as easy or fluid. Opening up the chest, stretching the arms, really reaching back. And then we'll lift back up. You might feel this in your arms a little bit here, reaching up through the fingertips. Inhale. And exhale. We'll just gently float the arms down to the side, placing them onto the thighs. Let's just roll the shoulders back. Maybe you want to close the eyes for a moment. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and release the pillow from underneath us. So gently moving the pillow away. We're going to come to meet in a tabletop. So opening up the knees, making space for baby, rooting through the palms, specifically focusing on the middle finger and the thumb here, and then really feeling a pull coming out through the top of your head. So your spine is lengthened and long here. And then we're just going to rock the hips gently from side to side. Especially if you're feeling some pelvic girdle pain, this can be really nourishing for giving those hips just a little love. And then we're going to begin circling the hips, whatever way feels good. Allowing the elbows to be relaxed, maybe a little bent. And maybe looking at baby as baby's moving around in that amniotic fluid. Sending breath. Go ahead and switch directions whenever you're ready. Really focusing on giving those hips some nourishing movement. Beautiful. And then we'll go ahead and come back to center. Rooting through the palms once again. We're going to flip the toes, lift the hips up, make our way into down dog. Maybe walking the feet out even more to make even more space for baby. Rooting through the palms. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, let's bend the knees to allow the heels to come a little closer to the earth. And then we're going to come up onto our toes, lifting up, straightening the legs, bend the knees once again, bringing the heels back down. So it's almost like a circular motion here, lifting the heels, bringing the hips and heels back, while rooting through the palms, keeping those shoulders away from the ears, relaxing the jaw, breathing. Really feeling a stretch through those calves, especially if you are experiencing any kind of pain or muscle tension in your legs. Restless leg syndrome. All that fun stuff. Beautiful. We'll come back to down dog. And then with the knees still bent, we're just going to walk the hands to meet the feet. Knees are really deeply bent here. Place the palms onto the knees and gently coming up with a straight spine, we're going to come all the way up to stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. And then placing the hands on the belly, we're just going to find some movement in the hips once again. Moving the hips in one direction, maybe from side to side, maybe close the eyes, dancing with baby. Maybe offer yourself a smile. Again, relaxing the jaw and just finding some release, giving the body some release. Beautiful. We'll come back up to a straight spine, and we're going to walk to the front of the mat. We're going to step the left foot back, and we're going to make our way into warrior two. So opening up the arms here, making sure that the right knee is right over the right ankle, and the back leg is parallel to that right foot. Opening up here, allowing the shoulders to roll down, looking over those right fingertips, embodying that warrior, that mama warrior that you are. And then reversing the warrior, we're going to allow the right arm to float over top of the head, and then place the left hand on baby here, and then we're going to sink a little deeper into that right leg. Take an inhale, maybe looking up. Exhale, we're going to move into side angle, so placing the right elbow on the right knee, allowing the left arm to float over top of the head, maybe looking up to the sky here. If that doesn't feel good on the neck, you can definitely look down at the right toes. And then we're just going to make some circles with that left arm. So you can either follow the arm or continue to look down, whatever feels good on your neck here. But just getting into that rotation in that shoulder socket. Inhale, coming back up to warrior two once again, looking over those fingertips, feeling that strength and stability in the legs. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to straighten that front leg, and then slowly and gently walk the feet so they're parallel together. So we're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. So bringing the arms in, we're gonna bend the knees to be really gentle in those hips. We're gonna grab our block, place it at whatever height feels good for you right now. So it could be at the highest height, lowest height. And then we're going to straighten the legs, so coming into that forward fold. And then we're going to root through the left hand and extend the right arm up to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, place that right hand down, left hand up. Now, this is a really wonderful posture to do daily to help get baby in a good position. It's actually from Spinning Babies, and can be done using a block. It can be done using a low table, a stool, anything you have around the house. And it feels really good on the legs, the arms, the hips. At least it does for me. Beautiful. So bringing both hands to the block, we're going to turn the legs out, place the palms onto the knees. Coming into a deep squat here, open up the arms so the elbows are parallel with the knees, coming into goddess. So opening up the palms, allow the shoulders to roll back. Let's take an inhale. Exhale out through the mouth. Beautiful. And then just rock from side to side. Feeling this deep squat, feeling that strength through your feet. Beautiful. And then ever so gently, we're going to make our way into warrior two on the other side. Opening up the arms, sitting down into that left leg, maybe walking that right leg in a little bit, making sure to adjust so you're not feeling any pain or tension in your hips or in your pelvis. Again, looking over that hand, embodying the warrior that you are. Take an inhale. Exhale, we'll come to reverse warrior, placing that hand on belly, deepening into that left knee. Inhale over to side angle. Exhale, arm comes up. And then just find that flow, allowing that right hand to make it circles. Notice if this side feels a little different. Honor that. Inhale, we'll come back up to warrior two. Exhale, sinking back down. And go ahead and straighten that leg. We're going to come back into that forward fold again, that wide-legged forward fold, bending the knees, lengthening through the hands, and placing the hands on that block once again. This time we'll inhale the left arm up, exhale down. Really lengthening and stretching through the fingertips here. Sinking back into the hips. Your weight should be in your heels. Beautiful. Coming back to center, we'll turn the feet out and come into that goddess pose once again. Rocking from side to side. Maybe close the eyes. Again, embodying that goddess that you are, warrior goddess. Beautiful. And then we're going to bring the hands to the hips and just slowly heel toe the feet inward, coming to stand. And then once again, we're going to place our hands on our belly and then just slowly move the hips. We just did some really deep hip opening. Giving your hips and your lower part of your body and your belly some grace, some love. Maybe rocking from side to side. Coming back to a gentle breath. Beautiful. Okay, we'll go ahead and come back up to the front of our mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, place the palms down, and we're gonna step back into down dog once again. Rooting through the middle finger and the thumb, and allow the upper body to float down, offering however deep of a bend in your knees feels good here. We're just gonna take 2 deep breaths. So inhale, exhale out through the mouth. Beautiful, one more time like that. Beautiful, maybe shake the head. And then we're just going to gently bring the knees down onto the mat, opening up, coming into a wide-legged child's pose. I do recommend grabbing your block, or you can also stack the fists on top of each other. Bringing the forehead gently down, allowing for lots of space for baby here, lots of opening in the chest. Breathing here. Sending breath to your whole body. Sending breath to baby. Softening the jaw, the face muscles. Any part of the body that still needs some release. And inhale, we'll lift up, straightening the arms. And just slowly walk the hands back. Remove the block if it's there. And we're just going to make our way into Baddha Konasana. So bringing the bottoms of the feet together. Feeling the sit bones on the earth. Inhale the arms up. Allow the heart to open once again, reaching back. Take an inhale. And exhale, we'll bring our hands onto our feet. And then with a straight spine, we're just going to come forward. And you might want to walk your feet out a little bit here. This is another wonderful posture to turn to for opening up that pelvis and allowing for baby to get into the optimal position. So even if it feels a little awkward with your belly, just know this is wonderful for baby. Beautiful. And then go ahead and grab your pillow or your bolster, whatever it is that you have that you were sitting on. And we're just going to come into a gentle supported Shavasana, bringing the pillow between your legs. Maybe you have another pillow you want to grab. And we're just going to lay down onto our side, whatever side feels good. And then allow yourself to melt. And I invite you to stay here for as long as you'd like. Or maybe after this class, you may want to take a bath or do a meditation. Anything that feels deeply nourishing for you. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I wish you so much love, so much grace, and so much breath in the rest of your journey. Namaste, Mama.